Hi there, it's Belinda from Paper Dreams Scrapbooking, and I'm just going to go through a few products that we have available in our store. These are our essential cut apart dies. They're made by Uniquely Creative. Now these are a really great die. There are actually 6 in this set. You can buy them individually. They're about $23 to purchase individually, and you can buy them one at a time or just order all of them together. Okay, so this is our essential die 1. It's got our tags and our circles and flags. Then we have our essential die 2, which has our ticket stubs, some hearts and some arrows. And then the last in this one, we have essentials die 3 with our hexagons and our stars. Now, these are actually made to cut out our Uniquely Creative cut apart sheets. Now every month Uniquely Creative come up with a beautiful new paper range, and they always include a cut apart sheet. They always include a sentiment sentiment sheet, and they also include a beautiful watercolor sheet. Now these retail in our shop for $1, and they're really great to add sentiments to either your scrapbooking pages or for your cards. So just using these dies, all of these dies will cut out all of the different elements that you will have on your cut apart sheets. Now, as well as these guys here, we also have some other ones that I'm actually going to show you how to use today. And we have our essential die 4, our essential die 5, and our essential die 6. And what these guys are actually used for is to cut all of our sentiment strips out so that we're ready to go when it comes time to do your card making. Now we sell lots and lots of different ones of these: Merry Christmas, Mother's Day ones, Father's Day ones, Happy Birthday, all different sentiments for all different cards. So these again retail for $1, and the dies are $23 each. And I'm just going to go and give you a bit of a demonstration on using a couple of our dies. So we have our Essentials 4 is this one that's got like our cutouts in between, and then we've got our Essentials 5, which is just straight strips. Okay, so these are really simple to use, and I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to use them. So today I'm going to be using our Go Cut and Emboss machine, and I'm going to be using a magnetic platform. So this is really well used, and it's quite dirty looking, but it works perfectly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use one of these sentiment quarter pages. So I just cut that out of one of these pages here, and then I'm going to put our die over the top. Now just be a little bit careful, because certain dies will only fit certain ones of these papers. So as you can see, this one here will cut these out perfectly. But if you use this die on something like this, then as you can see, it'll cut some of the things out, but some of them it won't. Okay, so in this case, you'll need to not use that one, and you'll need to change that to that die there. Okay, so that's not a problem. That's just some of them are made for the die 4, and some of them are made for die 5. So we're going to be cutting this one out. We put this down onto my magnetic plate. Now what we're going to look for is these little tiny flags in the corners, and we also have them in the corner of the dies as well. And by marrying those up with each other, that is always going to get a nice straight cut, so that all of our pieces are cut beautifully. Now because I'm using a magnetic plate, as you can see, I can tip that over and it's not even going to come off. So we also sell these magnetic plates in our scrapbooking store. So if you're wanting any more information on purchasing these, I will have all of our store's information in the description box underneath this video. Okay, I'm just putting our B plate on the top, and then I'm going to pop it through our die cutting machine. So I'll just pop the die cutting machine up here, and then we are just going to be feeding that through. Now these dies cut beautifully, so I find you only actually need to go once through the die cutting machine. We don't need to have to go backwards and forwards. I'll just move that out of the way. And then we're going to open this up, take our die cut off, And then as you can see, they just all pop out really simply. And then you've got all these beautiful flags that are already ready for you to go for your card making. Okay, so it makes very quick, very short work of cutting all of these sentiments out instead of using a pair of scissors. Now I'll just show you that again with the other die, just so that you can see what that one looks like. So again, we're just going to be putting our piece of paper on. This time I'll do this one, and we are going to be putting our die in place. Again, make sure we have a little look for those little flags in the corner so that we're marrying them up. Once they're married up so that they're nice and straight, we then put our plate on, and then we're going to run it through our machine. Take that away. Take our die off and pop all of our pieces out. And again, we've got all of our lovely sentiment strips cut out perfectly, ready for your card making. So these retail again for $23. Paper Dreams Scrapbooking. So there will be links in the description, or there will be phone numbers and details in the description for you to be able to purchase these. I am actually doing another video using these same sentiment things, and we're going to add a little bit of sparkle to them. So that's going to be a great fun video to watch. So watch that after this one. Thanks. Bye.